With regard to mines, and let me move a little bit to the east from Libya to Egypt to the northwestern coast of the Mediterranean, where there are landmines dating back to World War II. And the existence of such landmines cripples the development in that part, prime part on the coast of the Mediterranean. What's the actions of the UN Mine Action Committee on that?
In 2007, the Egyptian government put together the Demining and Development of the Northwest Coast program under the Ministry of International Cooperation. Unearmarked funds, discretionary funds from the Voluntary Trust Fund for Assistance in Mine Action were provided to start up that program, along with discretionary funds from the United Nations Development Program deployed an advisor who spent a year working with the program in Egypt. I had the opportunity myself to undertake an evaluation of our intervention there in 2009, and we certainly fed back to both UNDP and to the national authorities our thoughts on the program. Implementation of the clearance is done exclusively by the Egyptian military per Egyptian law, and the program was also conducting some victim assistance work. So we have provided not just technical assistance but discretionary funding to assist the Egyptian authorities to address that issue.
So follow-up means that the Egyptian authorities now they are the ones responsible to clean these mines?
Yeah, the situation in Egypt is quite interesting. Obviously, the Egyptian government has taken a stance that it is those nations who laid the mines during the Second World War who should be responsible for clearing them. In fact, most of the nations who could be implicated in that contamination were all donors in the past few years to the Egyptian program. But it is, at the end of the day, always the responsibility of the jurisdiction, the authority there, to address the issue of contamination in its country.